You ever notice how women start treating you different the moment you stop explaining yourself? Like, when you finally stop justifying your silence, stop defending your peace, stop proving you're not like other guys. Suddenly, they're the ones asking questions. See, every man reaches that moment where he gets tired. Not from loving too hard, but from being understood too little. That moment, bro. When you stop arguing, stop chasing, stop overthinking, that's not you giving up. That's you leveling up. Because when a man stops explaining himself, he starts becoming a mystery. And women don't chase what they understand. They chase what they feel and can't figure out. Let me break down what actually happens when you stop explaining and start evolving. Point 1. Your calm starts feeling loud. When you stop defending your choices, your silence starts echoing louder than your words ever could. She used to ignore your voice. Now she's haunted by your quiet. That's the thing about calm energy. It forces her to reflect. When you no longer react, she starts to ask herself, did I go too far? Did I push him away? That self-questioning only happens when your stillness hits harder than your anger ever did, because yelling is expected. Silence? That shakes her. Point 2. You stop making her the center of your world. When you stop explaining, you also stop orbiting. You stop making her the center of your decisions, your day, your focus, your future. Now your time goes to your mission. Your mind is on your goals. And that shift, that's power. Because she can feel when the attention isn't hers anymore. And what she used to take for granted now feels rare. She starts wondering where you went, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And that wondering, that's where desire starts growing. Point 3. Your boundaries start speaking for you. When you no longer explain your standards, they become non-negotiable. You don't need to say, I won't tolerate disrespect. You just don't respond to it. You don't need to say, I deserve better. You just walk when she can't offer it. And when your absence becomes the answer, it hits her deeper than any speech ever could. Because now, your boundaries talk louder than your mouth ever did. And guess what? She listens more when you stop talking. Point 4. You shift from being predictable to powerful. A man who always explains himself becomes easy to read, easy to manipulate. But when you stop spelling out your every move, you become unpredictable. And unpredictable means powerful. Now, she doesn't know if you're thinking about her, if you're done, or if you're just too focused to care. That unknown makes her think of you more than your constant words ever did. Mystery activates curiosity, and curiosity, that pulls her in deeper than comfort ever could. Point 5. Your energy stops chasing and starts attracting. When you stop proving yourself, you start improving yourself. You're not posting for attention anymore. You're not texting to remind her you exist. You're not trying to win her, you're building you. And women can sense that shift. That grounded masculine energy, that's magnetic. Because now, you're not coming from need, you're coming from overflow, and that makes you different from every other man still trying to get picked. Point 6. You become a mirror. She can't escape. When you stop explaining, you stop absorbing her projections. She calls you cold, you don't defend it. She accuses you of not caring, you don't explain it away. And in that silence, she sees herself. Her words bounce back. Now she's forced to sit with her own behavior. And that, my bro, that's when real regret starts forming. Because when you stop letting her shift the blame, she starts owning her part in losing you. Point 7. You stop giving free access. Explaining yourself is a form of emotional availability. But when you stop, you become premium. You're not texting back just because she reached out. You're not replying to questions that don't deserve answers. And suddenly, she feels the price of what she lost. You were always available. Now, you're rare. You were once easy to reach. Now she's staring at the same phone you used to blow up. That scarcity, it creates value. And she starts remembering everything she overlooked. Point 8. You transform into the version she wasn't ready for. This is the wild part. When you stop explaining, you start evolving, because all that energy you used to pour into being understood, you now invest in being undeniable. You upgrade your body, your finances, your focus, your peace, and the version of you that emerges from that silence, that man isn't who she left. that man isn't the one who begged, explained, and hoped. That man is unrecognizable, and that bro is the version she'll miss forever. So stop trying to be understood by someone who only listens when you're hurting. Stop explaining your worth to someone who was blind to it when you were loud about it. The truth is, the man who becomes unforgettable isn't the one who yelled the loudest. He's the one who mastered the art of saying nothing and meant it. You don't need closure. You don't need validation. You don't need revenge. You just need to walk in silence, grow in peace, and let her realize she lost a man who only ever wanted to stay because she didn't know what to do with someone who didn't need to be explained. If you felt this video, drop a comment saying no more explaining. Let them wonder. Let them feel it.